Ooh, yeah. Alright, good morning, everybody. So, he's not going to be on camera, but my brother is here with me today. You may hear him talking. I want to talk a little New Heights today, because my brother is the one that got me into the podcasts. I really enjoy it, and all that's even contributed at one point, which I still think kind of roundabout related to this podcast, because it was taking he's picking up Conrado and stopping at that diner not too far from his house, and find out they had a New Heights sandwich. So took the photo of it, posted it to Reddit, and not even a week later, I'm hearing Travis A, butcher my username on Reddit, and B, reading my post verbatim, and then reading all the ingredients, and that spawned was now a running joke on that podcast, and it's trying to get Travis to not be disgusted by mayonnaise coverage, which is coupled by his mayo ASMR, which I'm not going to attempt to do here. And sorry, we are behind a garbage truck as I'm driving. But I got into New Heights about the same time, because this is when you were starting your treatments, and it was about the time when Travis went public with Taylor. So I went back at that point, found a couple of segments I really liked, like how many holes does a straw have, which had devolved to is a hot dog a sandwich, is a taco's a sandwich, a fucking burrito's a sandwich. which is still funny that a simple question about whether a straw is one hole or two holes can cause that much debates and talk about the nature of sandwiches. And the other clip that I really liked from early on was Jason's painful analysis of the Twilight series. So yeah, this would be the series of vampire movies, the creator of which is LDS, by the way, and just hearing Jason just give painful detail to this movie series that he himself said he didn't like it, thought it was absolutely terrible, and said that this movie shouldn't exist. And seeing Travis being tortured by this painful description as well, just funny stuff. Funny stuff, but I'm glad he told me about it, and because I still enjoy listening to it from time to time, especially when it comes out fresh and everything. And this is coming from someone who's not even a Chiefs fan, or technically I'm not a Philly fan either, but still good stuff to listen to, and I think it's interesting that the two most two most watched episodes rather of that podcast involved the brothers' significant others. So at the time I'm recording this, number one on that podcast is Taylor Swift. 24 million views. 10 million within the first 24 hours of that episode being posted, live streamed, and everything. Yes, I did watch the live stream, and I think it is. I appreciate hearing her side of how she and Travis met. It's just, I want to date you. Hearing the ins and outs of how music ownership works. Hearing her talk about making sourdough bread, and announcing her 12th album in that episode, which I've heard every song on that album. Fatal Ophelia is the best song on that album, in my opinion. But I'll be honest, I like what that was another funny moment, was Jason making fun of Travis over that song, Wood, Redwood Tree Ain't Hard to See, and spawning at another recent meme where he's comparing himself to Japanese maple trees. And then number 2 is Jason's wife, Kylie. Notable for a couple of things. One, the intro where she's off camera just yelling, I am not nervous, I just don't want to do this. And that one has about 9 million views and spawned a podcast of its own with Kylie hosting it. And number 3 at 6 million is Patrick Mahomes. So I do recommend listening, even if you're not a fan of either of those 2 teams. I would suggest listening to it because it's fun. It's 2 brothers just talking about football and talking about life in general. And recently they've been interviewing all different types of guests, different actors and musicians and fellow athletes, and so I do highly recommend. And I think that'll do it for this particular post. We'll see you later.